Hello everybody, I hope everyone is doing well and welcome back. So today I'm going to be filming a full face of first impressions. I have a whole lot of products sitting in front of me that I'm so excited to finally try out. I did get all of these items off of lookfantastic.com, which, speaking of, today's video is actually sponsored by lookfantastic.com, so a huge thank you to them for partnering with me on today's video. It means so much to me and I'm so grateful. They did give me 2 discount codes for all of you. So on already discounted products, you can use the code JULIAA10 to get up to 10% off more on those items. And on full price products, you can use the code JULIAA22 to get 22% off those products. I'll have everything up on screen here as well as in the description alongside any additional information for you. And of course, I'll have links to all of the products I'm going to be trying out today in the description down below, so feel free to check that out. But before I start applying these products, I would love for you to subscribe if you aren't already. It means so much to me, and let's get to it. Did I just change my top? I sure did. The other one kept slipping off my shoulders and it was pissing me off. But anyways, let's get into foundation. I grabbed 2 different ones. The first one here is the NYX Born to Glow Naturally Radiant Foundation. I've been really wanting to test this stuff out. And the other foundation I saw on there, which got me really excited, is the Oma Beauty Say What Weightless Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation. I love their other foundation so much, so I think I want to give this one a shot. I got the shade Fair Lady T1W. Oh, this one definitely has a thinner consistency compared to the IRL foundation. I'm going to apply that with my Moda complexion brush. I'll bring you guys in a little closer. Let's see how much coverage this stuff offers first before packing it on. One little stripe I think is going to cover this whole area. I think I did a pretty good job shade matching myself. That's like an exact match. Go me. I get a similar vibe from this one compared to the other one that I have from them, but this one is definitely a bit more matte and thinner in consistency. Now I'm just gonna go over everything with my dampened beauty blender. I think I went in with a little bit much on my forehead, so I'm hoping this is just going to sop away the excess product. Yeah, looking at this foundation up close, it looks really, really nice on my skin. It's very flattering and it has a nice finish. Like, I feel like it's going to last on my oilier skin type. So far, so good. Let's move on to concealer now. And I grabbed the Revolution Pro Ultimate Radiant Under Eye Concealer. I don't think I've ever tried anything from this brand in recent memory, at least, so I'm intrigued. I think I grabbed a couple things from this brand, so I'm excited to see how it goes. But I got the shade C4, which I don't know what I was doing, but this looks really, really pink. We'll see. Hopefully it's just the bottle. Oh, I don't know. It looks pretty pink. I think I did an oopsies on my part, but maybe it'll be color correcting since it's a bit more peachy. Oh yeah. Let's just hope it doesn't dry down weird, because it kind of did a really great job there. Corrected my slight blueness I have right there. Yeah, I feel like that doesn't look half bad. Crisis averted. Does not look pink under my eyes. It does look very hydrating, but it doesn't seem to be too hydrating that it creases into the fine lines. But that's just what it looks like when I immediately applied it. But now let's set my finer lines with the Dear Dahlia Skin Paradise Soft Velvet Finishing Powder. This is my second time testing this product out, but I was so excited to see that they carried this brand on there. So I'm taking a nice fluffy brush with this powder. This one really reminded me of the Pat McGrath powder or the Annabelle Perfect Matte powder. It's super, super blurring. The only difference is that this one is tinted. The Pat McGrath one does come in a couple shades. I just have the pure white translucent version. I think I just didn't put this away with my powder, so I think that's why I haven't been testing this one out as much as I want to, because it looks really, really nice under there. And while I'm here, I'm going to set my forehead, but just my forehead, because I do have some cream products to go in with and I don't want anything to get weird. It's bronzer time, and I got this one from Revolution. It's the Mega Bronzer, and I got the shade 02 Warm, and look how massive this thing is. I thought it was going to be like a normal sized compact, but it's huge. It looks like a really nice velvety powder, but it looks nicely pressed in there. I'm going to blend this out with my Moda Pro blending fan brush. Just lightly tapping in here because I don't want to pick up anything too much. I feel like this one's gonna have some pretty good pigmentation. It smells really makeup-y. Like just smelling that brought me back to my dance competition days. Crazy. Yeah, so far this color is really nice. It has some good blendability. I feel like you're gonna have this bronzer for life. You get so much payoff from one little tap. Like I covered both cheeks here. Yeah, I feel like that looks pretty good so far. I'm just gonna take it down a little bit from the center. I blended a little bit too close to the center of my face just because of how pigmented it was. That's easily dealt with. You can just take your foundation brush and kind of dab at the edges, and then that will get a really soft application. So for blush and highlighter, I'm so excited to have some of these again. These products remind me of my mom through and through. These are the Daniel Sandler Watercolor Liquid Cheek Colors. So I have a highlighter shade and 3 blush shades, but these remind me of my mom. She actually introduced me to these products way back when, even before I started my YouTube channel. But something happened and they were no longer shipping to Canada or something, so I kind of forgot about the brand over the years, but I was so happy to see these on the site. It just brought me back so many cute memories, most of them being me running to my mom's room every day, stealing one of these blushes to wear that day. But they're just beautiful and I'm so excited to revisit them. I'm first going to highlight with this shade, which might be a little bit dark, I'm not sure. It's the shade Elegance, but as you can see in here, they're very liquidy. So I'm going to take a little bit on the back of my hand. Just going to take a couple drops, whoop, and I'm going to apply it with my beauty blender. I'm just going to sop it up. I feel like it's going to be fine. It doesn't seem to have an undercast. I don't know if my mom had the highlighters. I know she had a ton of the blushes. I think she still has them, to be honest, because you only need like a few drops to cover your cheeks. I don't recall. I'm sure she'll be very excited to see these in my collection. She might even pay me back and snatch some, you know? We'll see. I wouldn't even be mad because I snatched them for so many years. That's a gorgeous highlighter. It's so subtle, but it still does something. It's not to the point where you're like applying nothing. But that is so nice and sheer. That's gorgeous. I'm so happy it's not too deep for my skin. There's no glitter in it whatsoever. It's just a tiny little pearl. I just quickly swatched the blushes on my hand so you can see the colors I got. So this one is Chelsea, this one is Caress, and this one is Cherub. These ones are very similar. This one is just a little bit more pink, whereas this one's peachy. I think I'm gonna go in with Chelsea. Oh, I just glanced over and I did pick up another Dear Dahlia product. It's a dual-sided blush. It's the shade Autumn something. Autumn, what is it? Hello? Autumn Scandal. So you get a cream and a powder in one little stack. So this side is the cream side. I might as well swatch. Ooh, that has some good pigment. I've been kind of undecided about this brand. Some of the things I try are really not great and the other things are fantastic, but I feel like I'm going to enjoy this. But for another day, I really want to go for these. You have to give these things a good little shake, and again, I'll show you what it looks like. Whoa! It's really full. So many of my brushes are packed, so I'm going to try using this one. This is a Royal & Langnickel Omnia Balm 38 complexion brush. Sheesh, they really filled up this brush handle with words, but I'm just gonna kind of twirl my brush in a little bit of the product. I do recall these kind of setting down, but they always have a nice healthy sheen running through it. I believe this shade is like just a flat color. There's no shimmer in it, but they're nice because you get a lot of working time before they set down. That's such a nice sheer flush of color. It's very fresh. I really like that color. It does have like a little bit of bronze in there, but it's mostly like a pinky peach. I dig it. I dig it. So now I'm just going to quickly do my brows off camera, and I'm also going to prime my lids real quick, so please enjoy the brow intermission. Eyes are primed, brows are on, so now it's time to move on to eyeshadow. And I picked up these two cream shadows from Mina. I've never tried anything from this brand, but these items really caught my eye. I also grabbed a few other things, but I got this really pretty metallic shade. It looks like this. It's very, very shiny, and it's the shade 313. It says the cream eyeshadow, a long-lasting eyeshadow for intense magnetic color, waterproof, cruelty-free. So I got that shade, and I got this one as well, which looks a little bit different. It's the shade 535, and it looks like it's a matte shade, but I didn't swatch it yet because I wanted to show you what it looks like in the little pot. It cracked me up. It's so cute. It looks like a perfect little Hershey's Kiss. I don't know, it just made me laugh. But I thought these shades would complement one another. I think they'll be nice. So I'm gonna throw it on to my eyeball, bring you guys in a little closer. Feels a little bit dry. I'm just gonna start on my mobile lid like I usually do with cream shadows. Yeah, this is very, very dry. I wonder if this just in general is dried out, like the one that I got. I'm just gonna really try to do my best to blend this out. It's so dry, it feels like I'm just applying like a normal powder eyeshadow. Going to take a smaller brush. This specific one is a Sigma E30. It's just a little pencil brush. I'm gonna try to blend some on my lower lash line while I'm here. Not a fan of that. But now I'm going to take this shade 313, which feels completely different. I'm gonna take some on my finger. Really does magnetize to your lid, but it feels very, very dry, and it's like really uncomfortable on my lid. You can even see as I'm blinking, it's like kind of holding my eyelid differently, like compared to my other eye, and you can see it's all wrinkly. I don't like that. And I did make a boo-boo, and I put some in my crease, and it's not budging there. I'm just gonna take a bit of my bronzer, the Revolution Pro one, and I'm just gonna throw it into my crease to hopefully cover that. I don't like these eye products. I probably won't use them. I'm going to do this eye off camera real quick, and then I'll be right back. So on this eye, I did try to leave where I applied the shimmer blank without any of that first matte color, just to see if that was a contributor to this kind of scaling, but it wasn't. Even on my bare lid, it did the same thing, and it's very, very uncomfortable. Now moving on to mascara, I got this one from Mina. It's the Definition Mascara. This is what the wand looks like. Kind of reminds me of the Ilia one in the sense that it has two brush sides. So this one has little short bristles, whereas the other side has longer comb-like bristles. So we'll see how that goes. I did curl my lashes already. So far, so good. I like the way my lashes are looking. So here is the mascara on. I really like how my lashes look. Let's just hope my lashes remain looking like this. I'm hoping for no smudging or crumbling because I really enjoy this more fluffy and feathery lashes. But now let's zoom you guys out and we'll move on to lips. For my lips, I grabbed these products here. This is a lip liner from Oma Beauty. It's the shade Kit, and this made me laugh so much. It says a badass is the opposite of a dumbass. So I think that's the name of the lip liners, or maybe it's just an inspirational quote they added on there, but either way, I dig it. It's nothing I would ever expect to see on a lip liner, that's for sure. But let's line my lips up with Kit. It's a really nice formula. It's super glidey, and I really like this color. Really nice, quick, and easy application. I see myself using this shade quite a bit, and it suits the colors that are going on my eyes. And for my lips, I grabbed these two from Incredible. They looked pretty incredible online, I will say. They look very juicy. They are the Serve Up Jammy Lips. I grabbed two shades, Slow Jams and Fruity Feels. Me when I go out. Just kidding. Look at that glass reflection. I feel like I'm going to really enjoy that. But this is Fruity Feels, and here's the other one, Slow Jams. Wow, look at that finish. How fun is that? So there's the tones without the shine. I think I'm going to try this one for a little bit of a lip focused moment. It feels very tacky, but I'm not getting any strings, but I'm just dabbing on a little bit of color because I don't want full-on pigmentation. Okay, that feels really, really nice. I can definitely feel something on my lips, but it feels really good. Like, it feels really nice and nourishing and hydrating. It almost feels like it gives my lips a shield, which I might enjoy in the wintertime because my lips need a shield from the cold. I can't believe I said nips. What's going on? I think that lip combo just saved this look because I love the base, love the lips, not so much the eyes aside from the lashes. But here is the final look, all complete. I think this was a great success. I really, really enjoy how my face looks. All the tones really suit one another. My base looks really nice and flawless, yet natural at the same time. That foundation is very, very nice. Same with the highlighter as well as the blush. I really like that bronzer. It warmed up my face. The eyes still feel uncomfortable, but I like the general tones. But this lip combo, I really, really like this. This is such a nice fall lip combo that's not too much. It's perfect for the everyday. But there we have it. I just wanted to say another huge thank you to lookfantastic.com for partnering with me on today's video. I'll have all the links to the products in the description down below, as well as the discount codes. But that is all from me today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video and found it fun or helpful. If you did, please give this video a like. It would help me out so very much. And I'll see you in my next upload. Love you. Bye.